Good luck.
Merhaba arkadaşlar, hepiniz IEFT Talks webinarlarına hoş geldiniz. Bugün Kanada'nın en köklü kolejlerinden Centennial College'da sertifika, diploma ve lisansüstü programlarını Minci'den dinliyor olacağız. Lütfen sorularınızı questions kısmından sormayı unutmayın. Yes, Minci, the stage is yours now.
Thank you, Zainab. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our webinar, IEFT Talks with Centennial College. My name is Min Han, and I'm currently in charge of the international admissions and international recruitment for the Middle East region. And I'm very pleased to meet you today. Because of this pandemic, we never knew it was going to go for more than 1 year. We're still not able to see face-to-face. That's really sad, but I'm so glad that we're still able to see each other through the online platform. So today I'll just give you a brief introduction about Centennial College, what it is like studying in Canada, in Toronto, Canada, especially during this pandemic times. So please allow me to share my screen. Just give me a few minutes here, right? So, no, this is, all right, I assume everyone's able to see my screen.
Yes, we can see the presentation. Could you make it on the presentation mode, Minji?
Okay, how about this one? Does it look better?
Yes, perfect. Also, could you hide the notification down below?
Should I just hide it here? Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, all right, so welcome again. I'm going to give a brief presentation about Centennial College and what kind of programs we offer, how you can apply. Right, so Centennial College is located in Toronto. To be specific, we're located in Eastern Toronto. It's called Scarborough. We're not just located in Scarborough, but we have, I'll definitely go over later on, we have different locations inside Toronto. We have currently five campuses and 1 learning center. So depending on your program, students will have to go to different areas to study their program, right? So Centennial College, to give you an idea, we are actually the first publicly funded college here in the province of Ontario. So we were actually the prototype of as a polytechnic institution, because we started as we had a lot of engineering programs when we started. And currently we're hosting more than 200 full-time programs in Centennial College. When it comes to international education, you're seeing this a little bit outdated statistics. This is from 2018 to 2019. We're having more than 13,000 international students come to Centennial College from all countries around the world. So you see this world map here. These are where our students are coming from. Definitely, we're having a large number of students coming from Turkey. And yeah, the number of sending countries are almost about 150 currently. So when you come to Centennial College, you'll see that it's very diverse. This is the great opportunity for students to meet people from all around the world, share culture, experiences, right? And as I said earlier, these are our campuses. So we have 5 campuses and 1 learning site. So Ashton B campus, the one that's on the upper left corner, that would be the home to our transportation programs. So our campuses are really designed to specific programs. Like this campus, it has labs and equipments that are actually suited for automated programs such as truck and coach, automotive technician, anything that's related to cars, trucks. These will be all held here. Below, on the lower left corner, you're seeing the Story Arts Center. So this one is located in the heart of Toronto. So it's in downtown Toronto. And this is home to our communications, media, arts, and designs program. So if you're interested in any kind of arts program, you would be studying here in downtown. And we have various labs like broadcasting rooms, theater, we have a photo studio. So all kinds of programs will be dealt here in Story Arts Center. In the middle, you're seeing the Progress Campus. So this is our main campus, and this is where our Centennial College started. So this one would be located in Scarborough, which is Eastern Toronto. And we're hosting business-related programs, engineering programs, and hospitality programs in this campus. The international education is also located here. And you'll see myself and all the other staff members that will be doing the admissions and recruitment for different countries, right? Just before I go into the next campus, I also wanted to stress out that Centennial College International Education is actually known to be the largest international education across entire Canada, as we host a lot of students, international students from various parts of the world, and also because we have more than 80 plus staff members dedicated to only international education, international admissions and recruitment. And going back to the campus, you see on the upper right corner, the Morningside Campus. So this campus is also located in Eastern Toronto. This campus was designed for medical health related programs. So in any kind of state of emergency, this campus is ready to become a hospital, and that's how much equipped and ready we are in terms of medical technologies. So you'll find a personal support worker. Nursing programs definitely are being offered here, but fortunately it's not available for international students because of licensing regulations. But yeah, we have different health related programs that are available to international students as well. You're seeing on the lower right corner, the Eglinton Learning Site. So this learning site is actually not the entire campus itself, but it's only just part of the building. And this is also located in downtown Toronto. So it would be nearby Story Arts Center, the one I told you earlier. And we only have a very few postgraduate programs, as well as English programs that would be offered in this campus. So if you're planning to take the ELL, which is our ESL program for international students, you have the chance to choose between coming to Progress, our main campus, or depending on where you live, you could also go to Eglinton Learning Site if you're nearer to downtown. And lastly, this is our Downsview campus, Center for Aerospace and Aviation. So this is actually, it was opened in January 2019, and it opened our doors to our students on September 2019. And it happened to be that the pandemic came, so we were not able to enjoy much about this campus. But this was built for Centennial College as a center for research and innovation for the aerospace and aviation programs, not only for Centennial College itself, but for the entire industry. So the industry partners include Bombardier Aerospace. They're one of the largest manufacturers of aircraft in North America, and KF Aerospace and Transport Canada. All right, so we have our aviation technician programs being offered here. We have our aerospace engineering program. So it's not just the aviation programs, but also the aerospace engineering related programs as well. All right, so just if you give me a few seconds, just gonna check something. Sorry about the disruption. So going back, I would also like to say this campus is we also hold our own aircrafts for students to do the lab works. As you can see in the photo, we have students that are actually coming in to do the mechanics, the engineering part with their professors. And we have our own helicopters, we have our own jets, and the picture in the middle is really from our Downsview campus. As all the pictures here are what's actually in Downsview campus, right? So, and I would also like to introduce to you our 7 schools. So each of our programs are, they're divided into different schools. So for School of Advancement, we have the English programs, and we have some programs for students who would like to proceed to university to transfer to pursue their bachelor's degree further. So we have liberal arts, specifically to University of Toronto, University of Trent, or to York University. So students would actually can bring credits towards their university studies that they took in Centennial College. And we also have the business school. We have the media, arts, and design programs. We have health studies, School of Engineering, hospitality, and transportation. And I'll definitely go over some of the programs that are offered in this schools later on. Right. So for online programs, currently because of the pandemic, we are offering fully online programs in different schools. And for hospitality, we're offering these programs here as listed. So we're offering baking, culinary, food and beverage management, hospitality, event planning, event management as a fully online program. So this means that student does not have to come into Canada to receive their diploma, but instead they could start and complete their program from semester 1 to semester 4, semester 1 to semester 2, definitely from back home, and get a Canadian diploma or Canadian graduate certificate. Right? So if, because the pandemic has been ongoing for a year already, students are also very positive about this option because well, they cannot come to Canada. Well, they can later on if they do apply for a study permit. But for now, this is really, they take these programs and courses to actually upgrade their academic profile, right? So it would definitely give them a better chance, opportunity when searching for jobs and maybe for promotion. Right, so they're also considering this fully online programs. And we also have online programs that are being offered in the business area. So these are some of the programs that are being offered. Accounting, marketing, international business, office administration, global business management, human resources, marketing, project management, strategic management, right? So if you're interested in doing the online programs, please feel free to contact me or anyone that you know so that we could assist you, right? And for communications, we don't have a lot of programs that are being offered because of the tools, the lab tools, but we do have the graphic design and interactive media management that's being fully offered in a fully online mode. So what's happening now with the other programs is that we have a lot of hybrid programs. So this would allow students to actually travel to Canada, apply for a study permit and travel to Canada. So the hybrid programs, it's not really, you will be on campus every day, but maybe like once a week or once in 2 weeks. So this would at least allow the students to join the lab programs, the lab courses, anything that has to be done inside the campus. In that case, the programs have to be, we actually ask our students to come to Canada, and that's the only way that they could complete the program. For some programs, if they're content for semester 1, can be done in an online mode, then we'd say only the semester 1 will be offered in online. Otherwise, 2, 3, 4 could be hybrid. Depending on the situation here, it could also be online later on. So this would really depend. But other than these fully online programs, the other programs would, we would have to let you know whether or not we're going online this semester or you're coming in for the hybrid program. And for the engineering programs, we have these programs available in a fully online format, right? So this guy here that you see that's running, it means fast track. Fast track programs, I will definitely go over later on again, but these programs are suitable for students who already have a bachelor's degree or maybe a work experience in that field. So we usually ask for 2 or 3 years and above. And if you're able to send us the documents for your bachelor's degree or maybe your work experience, you could take the architectural technology, which is a 3-year program, in 2 years. So that's why it's called a fast track program, because it allows you to graduate faster, but you will still get the advanced diploma for the 3 years, right? So that is for engineering. And the co-op would show that you would be in a co-op mode, co-op stream, I mean, right? And Centennial College is also a designated Canadian learning institution with an approved COVID-19 readiness plan. So this means that when the pandemic started last year, by October, there were a very few institutions in Canada approved by the Immigrations, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada for students that would allow students to actually enter to Canada because we had a readiness plan. And the readiness plan means that if students are coming to Centennial College from their own countries, when they land, we would, before they arrive in Canada, we would actually send them a travel support letter that they could actually give or show before they take off or when they land in Canada. It's to prove that they had to come. It was an essential travel because they had to study. And because Centennial is an approved DLI, that would allow them to have a smooth and an easier transition when coming into Canada. Also, we would do a free pickup service for each of our students. So before you actually take the plane, we would actually communicate with you. We have a team that would arrange everything for you. And we will ask how many family members are coming with you, how much luggage you have. So then we would see what kind of car would be able to come to pick you up. So we have everything that's ready. And we also actually tell the students to have that app so that we could actually follow up with you. Our nurse will come to where you live. This is definitely if you're living in the Greater Toronto area, and they would do the COVID test for you. And so everything would be much more convenient if you come to Centennial College, because A to Z, from travel to landing, we would be the ones helping you to settle down, right? So this is the COVID-19 readiness plan. And some of the programs that are offered in food and hospitality, please take a look at the screen. So it's very detailed, the programs, right? So baking and pastry arts and baking skills, technically the same, but it's the 1 year is a certificate program. The 2 years is a diploma program. The credentials would be different. The duration would be different. And the number of years for your postgraduate work permit given would be different as well. So you still have to consider a lot of things when you choose a program, right? So also some other programs from the School of Engineering and Technology. They're just a very few of our entire programs. So if you have other programs in mind, you can definitely go to our website at centennialcollege.ca, and you could just type it in the search bar, whatever you're interested in, and it would give you the closest related program. Okay. And just to give you an idea what kind of contents that you're going to be able to see if your program is delivered online. So this is the virtual lab for electromechanical engineering technician, automation, and robotics. So to be honest, I don't know how to read any of this. It was given to us by one of the program advisors for this program. And just to give you an idea that we do have softwares, most up-to-date softwares and technologies that are offered for students of Centennial College, right? So this would be definitely part of your tuition. And yeah, the softwares will be provided to you by Centennial College. So as for our program advisors and the program, they usually say the student will be ready to study and complete their course as long as they have a good internet connection and a laptop. So that's all you need if you're going to start your program online. Another lab for aerospace manufacturing engineering technology. So I guess this would be the same as what you see when you go to the lab. Same program. So just to let you know, we did a lot of investment. So Centennial College was actually the very first institution to have more than 20 programs when the pandemic outbroke. So summer 2021 in Canada, it was hit like early 2020. So that would be about February, but the cases were really low. And then it started to go higher when it reached March. So we closed everything. We were under lockdown by like mid-March. And to be honest, we did not know that it was going to be hit so strong that we did not have much time to prepare for a summer online program, but we were able to. And we were the only institution. A lot of the other colleges, universities, I think they did not offer summer programs, but Centennial College was pretty much ready, and they were able to invest a lot of money for this online programs to run for 2020 summer. So we did have students come in to take the online programs, online courses for summer 2020 already. So that's how much we spent and we've invested on this online learning. And definitely it's getting better and better every semester. We're listening to our professors, our students, our staff members on what needs to be better, right? What kind of, what portion has to be worked out. So it's getting better every semester, definitely. And so far we have not had complaints about the quality of our education. Right, so health informatics technology is also, I just wanted to introduce you this program because this graduates from this program are in high demand because of the current situation, definitely. So it will combine knowledge of software engineering plus healthcare systems. The program itself is a program part of the engineering department, but it does software engineering for the healthcare system. So in this advanced technology program, you'll learn to design, develop, and maintain a next generation of electronic health record applications and other exciting software programs. So this is actually what's being done in Centennial College. A lot of our students who studied engineering or IT or computer back home would choose to come to Canada to study this program. And this is what it provides. So it's object-oriented software design methodologies, user-oriented interface design, telehealth, clinical workflow and IT solutions, data security, structure of information systems. This is what they will take in the courses. Right. So. And for the area of employment, if you finish this program, you'll be able to join the IT department of hospitals, medical software companies, or research organizations, e-commerce companies that need data analysts or web developers. So you have a lot of opportunities for employment after you graduate from this program. But not only this program, but a lot of our programs, especially our engineering programs, are really well known. Well, other programs as well, but I think a lot of our graduates from this engineering department, I think it went up to 100% employment in some areas. I think like architectural and computer systems. These areas are they're really in high demand. Employers are actually looking for graduates not from the university itself, but from the college, because it is where you learn the actual skills, and not only the skills but also the theory and the lab component. It makes our students ready to actually go into the workforce. So this is what actually the employers are looking for, right? So even for students who graduated masters, they would come back to colleges to pursue that needed skills so that they could go into the workforce that they'd like to go to, right? So I think it's really important, especially in colleges. As I mentioned earlier, the co-op programs, the internship programs, the field placement, it's just a matter of the terms, but it's technically the same. All our programs would offer students to do a job experience, right? So then through this job experience, they gain Canadian experience, which the employers are also looking for. And if you had previous experience from back home, plus the Canadian experience, that would be an asset for them, right? So we have so much opportunities for students to explore. And not only that, but once they've had some achievements, we also offer scholarships for our students. So there is a really motivating force as well for our students also. There is a support for students, for international students. So yeah, I just would like to say we have so much opportunities for you in Centennial College. And some of the program highlights for the business, we have the supply chain, global business management, project management, marketing, international business, alcoholic beverages, fashion business. And for the School of Media, Arts and Design, we have public relations, game arts, 3D animation, digital visual effects, journalism, television, product design. We have theater, photography. We have so much more. So these are just, as I said, are very few of some of our programs. And communications media program, we also have these programs as well that's being offered. And these are some arts and design programs. So the photo below is actually one of our students' work from the digital visual effects. And some photos as well for the arts program. And the graduate certificate programs. So these programs are offered to students who already have a university degree. It's like a pre-master's degree, I should say. It's only 1 year, but there is more research content and plus the skills, the actual skills content as well. So internships and field placements with prospective employers are given to students. Eligibility for designations from Canadian professional associations. So if you graduate from our college, you will get this designation upon graduation. We have high quality Canadian credential, which is called the Ontario College Graduate Certificate. And we have 37 master's degree pathways if you're planning to take master's degree further after graduating from the graduate certificate programs from Centennial College. Right, and as I said earlier, university degree or at least a 3-year college diploma is required to be admitted for these programs. Fast track programs mentioned earlier. This one would be connected with industry and more hands-on than traditional research-focused grad studies in university, master's, or doctoral. So as I said, it would be more employment-focused. It would be shorter because you had that experience already. So we would cut out 1 year for you, and you just have to do the remaining 1 year or 2 year and get a, if it's a 3-year program, you will just get a 3-year advanced diploma by just doing 2 years of studies, right? And benefits, you can obtain Canadian work experience with a field placement or a co-op, definitely, and become job ready in a short period of time. Eligibility for 3-year Canadian postgraduate work permit if you do more than 2 years of studies. And it gives you a very high quality credential. For 3 years, you will get an Ontario College Advanced Diploma. We have a very few degree programs that are offered to international students. Bachelor of Information Technology in the Computer Networks area, and we also have the Public Relations Management. So this is a 4-year bachelor's program. So offered for you to earn both the practical skills and theoretical background, but it's not really, it's not on high demand for international students because most of you I know already have a bachelor's from back home. So yeah, a lot of our students would definitely go for 2-year or 3-year or even a 1-year post-grad program. So just a quick comparison for this post-secondary, fast-track, and graduate certificate programs. Post-secondary, you could apply for after high school as long as your high school is equivalent to the Canadian grade 12 system. So if you, I know that for some countries, they only did like 10 years or 11 years of high school. Then you have to have extra education to fill in that 1 or 2 year gap that you had. So that would be it. And fast track programs, you need a degree or diploma to apply. And if your diploma and degree, you did not complete it, but you went to the workforce right away, we could combine them. And there will be a screening process from the program coordinator. The graduate certificate, they need to have a degree or diploma to apply, right? So just take note of this. For the tuition fees, it's a little bit higher, I should say, for the diplomas or grad certificate. It would be about 18,000 right now. So for a semester, 8,000 to 9,000 Canadian dollars. And depending on the program, you may have 2 or 3 semesters in 1 year. So you just have to calculate that well. English language learning program for 2 semesters, which is equivalent to 2 levels. It's 10,400 Canadian dollars. For 1 level, 1 semester, it's 5,200 Canadian dollars. If you're looking into coming for a degree, it's going to be 20,000 for 2 semesters. And these are all in Canadian dollars. So just to give you an idea, this is for 2 semesters. Tuition fees, this is how much you'll be spending for college per year. So for 2 semesters, as I said, for books and equipments, 1,200. Tuition fees will be about 18,000. Residence, this is based on the Centennial residence, and it's going to be about 7,360 for 2 semesters. So you're seeing about 27,000 roughly for 1 year for 2 semesters, right? And I mean, this could even be saved, right? If you're gonna go to some other place that's cheaper for your residents, that will be even that would save you costs. Books and equipments, we shifted into online, and most of our books are being converted into ebooks, which are much more cheaper than the hard copies. So definitely you're able to save a lot more if you're studying online. And just to give you an idea how much it would cost if you're going to university during COVID-19, this is how much it would cost, right? Centennial colleges are pretty much lower in costs, definitely because it's a college. But yeah, universities would cost this much. So the best option, if you really want to go to a university, we say study in our college first, and then go into one of our partner universities. We have York University, University of Toronto, Ryerson University, McMaster University. They're all our partner universities, but it would depend on what program you would like to proceed with. So currently we have more than almost 2,000 partner institutions in Canada and outside of Canada. So this would allow students to explore a lot of opportunities when it comes to bachelor's degree after taking Centennial College programs. So that would even save more costs for our students. Right? That's what I mentioned earlier. These are international pathways. So just to give you an idea, if you complete 3-year advanced diploma from Business Administration International Business Program from Centennial College, these are the partner institutions that you could proceed to. So Ryerson University, Nipissing University, York University, or Universidad de Navarra in Spain. So this is just an example of how you can further take your bachelor's degree. And another for hospitality and architectural, software and architectural, right? And we have a very high international student graduation rate. It's 92%. And yeah, a lot of our students are even able to get a very good job here in Canada. So that's great. And this is the satisfaction rate at Centennial as per our students. And this is the Centennial Place. And this is also the building for hospitality. And we also have our own restaurant. As you can see in the first floor, it says cafe and restaurant. So we have our own locally run restaurant. It's going to be our students and professors working there on a very cheap cost, but high quality food. And on the 8th floor, so 2nd to 7th floor would be the residence. And it's pretty new. The building is pretty new. It's clean. And it's known to have one of the best facilities when it comes to residence. It's located in our main campus. The top floor would be the event center. And it could hold about, I think the maximum capacity of guests that we could hold in that center would be about 700 people. So it's huge. And we have a lot of outside events like weddings, graduation, fairs, all kinds of events are happening there. So it to be honest, it looks like a hotel. Right? So just a photo of how our Centennial Place looks like. So just disregard this. If you're planning to enroll, you could definitely send me an email. Yeah, so I'll write my email later on in the chat box so that you could definitely communicate with me if you have any questions for the admissions. And we don't have any application fee, okay? So now I'm ready to take your questions. Thank you for listening to the very long presentation. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. And I believe we have a very few here. So I'm just gonna stop the share. Okay, so I'll start from, do you have your own English exam for students who are living out of Canada? Yes, we do have a English exam. That's actually from Centennial College. And we have sample questions ready. The students can take this test instead of taking the IELTS or TOEFL or Duolingo. Right? Do you have a psychology department? If you have this, unfortunately, we don't have a psychology department in Centennial College. We have something that's mental related, but it's not available for international students, fortunately. Right? Other health related programs would definitely be available. Currently studying economics at Ankara University, and I want to transfer. How might that process go in my case about the admissions fees and also for the scholarship opportunities? So if you're currently studying in university, it would really depend on what program you would like to take in Centennial College, because there's no such thing as transfer. It's really a new admissions. You can get transfer credits, so which means you don't have to take some courses that are really matching with the courses that's offered in Centennial College, but it would not lower the costs. And the admissions would be, I'd say you have more chances to be accepted because you have that experience, that university background, but it would not be so much different. And scholarships would be available for students who already completed at least one semester. So we don't have entrance scholarships, to be honest with you, right? Internship program, yes, we do. For financial planning department, we have a co-op program. So, you know, just especially for the business program, just within that area, for accounting, let's say, we have 5 different programs. One is a fast track, one is a 3-year fast track, one is a postgraduate certificate, the other one is just a 2-year program, the other one is a co-op option. So we have so much options for just one area, but that's definitely available on our website, centennialcollege.ca. I could share it with you. So just give me one. I'll just share my screen. So let's type in here, centennialcollege.ca. I'm just going to give you an idea where to see the programs. So when you come into centennialcollege.ca, on the right side, you'll see programs, right? Just click that one, and you'll see all the full-time programs available. So you look at this one. You could search by areas of study, or A to Z listings, or credential, or by campus. So you see all the areas. It's very specific. So let's say for business, right? Let's go to financial. You see finance, right? So there is finance optional co-op, but this is just an advanced diploma. Financial planning, this is a graduate certificate program. So let's click on this one. And it says here it would run for 1 year, 2 semesters, and it would be in Progress Campus, which is our main campus. And you go to program outline, you'll be able to see all the course names from semester 1 to semester 2, because it only has 2 semesters, right? And see, semester 1, they have these courses, and semester 2, it says here, they also have licensing qualification program as well. Semester 2, it says students are required to complete FINA 739, 749. Additional industry-specific fees will apply. So these are some licensing opportunities for students. You'll also be able to see career options, academic partner pathways. So this is where you can find which universities are in partner for this program, because each program, each university will be different. So for this program, it's only Davenport University. I believe it's located in the States. And they have the option to go to Master of Business Administration or Master of Management. So it's really up to you. Right? So in the website, you'll be able to find almost all the related information. All your questions can be answered there. But definitely, if you have further questions, you can email me. Right? How about the career opportunities in Canada for international students graduated from culinary program? Can they find a good opportunity? Yes, good opportunity is available whether to domestic or international students, and it would really depend on the student. Yeah, it's the college would just prepare you with the required skills. It is really the student's ability to find a good placement place, because we don't limit where you can go, right? We can't say, oh, you can't go to a hotel to do your placement. You are able to, but that's really it depends on your ability. So we leave it up to the student. And I guess that's true for wherever you're going, right? And I think supply chain operations program at Progress Campus, is there any option for other campuses? No. the only programs that are being offered in two different locations, it's the early childhood education. So it's going to be located in the Progress campus. Right? So how is the GPA requirement for aerospace engineering program? Is it very high? We don't have a GPA requirement, to be honest with you. What's important is that you completed your degree program. From there, if it's too low, we let you know. But if it's too low, you cannot graduate, right? So we would definitely go over. But what's important is that you have the English proficiency and that you have done a math course within maybe in your university or in your high school. And that's pretty much it. So to be honest with you, I guess I don't know about the other colleges, but it's I'm very proud to say that in the Canadian education is it does offer a lot of opportunities for our international students, because it's not very GPA specific. It's not very strict about how smart you were in the past, because it's opening doors to new opportunities instead. So for example, we have students who did business from back home, but are going to engineering programs, and they became successful in that area. So some people, they actually change the area of their specialization when they come to Canada. And that's not because they're young. They're not in their in their early 20s or 30s, but we have a lot of them who are mothers and fathers, and we have a lot of 50, 60-year-old students in campus. So don't limit your age yourself. Don't limit yourself with the GPA. So just if you'd like to apply, just give it a try and we'll let you know, okay? And do you offer one-year certificate programs? Do they include co-op? Yes, we do. It would depend on the program. Some of them would be called co-op. Some of them would be called as internship placements. Some of them will be called as field placements. So anyhow, the program itself would do a lot of labs and learnings. So even if there is not a field placement component, but most of them will have it, but they will really be very skills focused, employment focused. So you don't have to worry about that, to be honest with you. Yeah, and I think I answered pretty much all the questions. Do you have any additional questions for me? Yeah, if that's it, I think, yeah, we could call back Zainab.
Yes, Minji, thank you very much for your answers. I think you covered all of the questions.
Lastly, I just left my email address on the chat box. So it's mhan@centennialcollege.ca. So it's Minji. You just feel free to email me. Even if you're not planning to come, you could just ask me questions about our programs, and I'd be happy to answer your inquiries, okay? All right, so thank you so much to IEFT Talks teams and all the participants who came in today. Thank you for sharing your time during this difficult times. And please start exploring your options in Centennial College. And I will be waiting for you here in Toronto. Hope to see you there.
Yes, thank you very much for your great presentation, Minji. We believe it was a really informative webinar for the attendees. And I would like to thank the participants in Turkish as well. Katıldığınız için teşekkür ederiz arkadaşlar. Centennial College ile ilgili diğer sorularınız için Minci'nin paylaşmış olduğu mail adresinden iletişime geçebilirsiniz. Yarınki webinarlarımızda görüşmek üzere. Thank you again, Minji. It was a pleasure to have you in IEFT Talks.
Thank you so much. My pleasure. Have a great day, everyone.
Take care. Bye-bye.